The exams watchdog has criticised teachers for over-generous marking of coursework, which led to this summer's controversy over GCSE English results. Ofqual claims that examiners were forced to raise the grade boundaries as a result. Teaching unions have accused the regulator of shifting blame. Our education correspondent Rita Chakrabarti reports.
The row over GCSE English has been a bitter one. Until now, it's focused on exam boards raising the bar to get a good grade halfway through the year, so that those pupils who sat the paper in January needed fewer marks than those who sat it in June. But Ofqual has looked closely at coursework for the exam, or controlled assessment as it's called, done under strict classroom supervision. It said teachers in some secondary schools were guilty of significantly over-marking the work to boost grades.
I've been shocked. I think students have been let down here, and it simply won't do. They really do need to learn the skills of English. It's so important to them. And what I suspect here is that too many of them have been taught how to get through hoops rather than really get the life skills that they need.
It's half-term at this London school, but these pupils are preparing for resits this month. They were predicted C grades in English, but got Ds. They're now at college, but have been coming back to school to revise.
I do feel let down, because I was supposed to trust the government and teachers and schools that I can achieve this grade when they help me. But because now that I was supposed to achieve the grade, but they just lowered it down for not a good enough reason.
The head teacher says he's furious that Ofqual seems to be blaming teachers for what's happened.
Outraged, absolutely outraged. I mean, the report that came out today failed, and I'm very disappointed with Ofqual because they failed to recognise and take responsibility for their own mistakes and have started pointing the finger at others.
Thousands have been unhappy with their GCSE English marks. 45,000 pupils are resitting the exam this month. Unions estimate tens of thousands were predicted C grades who then got a D.
Playgrounds may be empty this week, but the fallout from the marking row goes on, with questions now being asked not just about last summer's grades, but about the whole system of school league tables too.
Ofqual maintains that teachers being over-generous forced examiners to raise the number of marks needed to get a good grade. But the watchdog faces potential legal action from a group of unions, schools and local councils who want papers to be regraded as in Wales.
We all become better writers if we're infused.
The Education Secretary, Michael Gove, is strongly opposed to modular exams sat at different times of the year, and they'll be phased out by 2014. But the pressure that league tables put on schools to get good grades has yet to be addressed. Rita Chakrabarti, BBC News.